Hello and welcome to Two Girls, Full Cups. I'm Monica.
I'm Tristan.
And we're just enjoying a glass of wine in bed on her last night of us being roomies.
Yeah.
Wait, we're literally roomies because we share the same room and the same bed.
And this is our pillow wall. It's usually right here.
Yeah, like that.
And the most we've ever touched is when we accidentally put our hands on the wall and our hands touched. And we immediately knew and pulled our hands apart.
I don't know, remember we ended up holding like this, like holding hands, and then I was all, ugh!
And the only time we've ever cuddled is that one time it was really cold.
It was so cold.
Where did we come back from?
I don't know, but it was winter time.
Oh,
Yeah. So anyways, we're doing
it was
something
to
a little...
stay alive.
Yes, it was like in the wilderness, like we had our clothes on because
I mean, we were in a house, but it was so cold we
So
felt like we were
cold.
in the wilderness.
we were cold. But anyways, so cheers. So we're drinking wine because we like feel fancy.
And we're recording in bed because our last recording in bed was my first night here. And this
Yeah.
is my last night here. So
we're having like
full
a full circle pajama party. So
If I cry, it's because of the wine. Because I try to only cry when people die, so.
I cry all the time.
She
I
does.
cry for like 30 seconds and then I'm like, okay, I'm good.
All week she's been being like, I'm so sad.
I'm so sad. I think it's crazy because I never had a roommate before or even a bedmate. Like, yes, I was married. That's different. But we're friends. You're obviously not my significant other, but I've never really had a roommate. I'd never even lived alone before until I got separated and I moved out. I never even lived alone. So it's like super interesting because I never had like that roommate situation where you have someone like staying with you or you guys stay together.
And we're the pretty much closest you could be because most people stay in an extra room or on the couch. We share a bed.
We share with a pillow wall.
We share our thoughts.
we share our
We share the
dreams.
same workplace. Same parties.
Everything.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's gonna be a lot different. And I've been like kind of sad all week. I'm sad because this is like time. Okay, so this is how I see it. Like, I'm sad because I'm gonna miss it, but like, I have to say it was a really positive experience. It wasn't like, I fucking hate her.
Can't wait for this bitch to move out.
Yeah, it was a super positive experience. It wasn't negative at all. And we came to the conclusion that, what did you tell me the other day?
I told my sister, me and Monica work together, we party together, we sleep together. Kira and Marissa work together, go to school together, and they sleep together.
Yeah.
And none of the four of us fight. So I'm pretty sure any man that we've ever been with was the problem. It was not us.
I'll cheers to that.
All four of us can fucking live together.
Live in
have
unity.
periods together.
Yes, it's
All of
not
it?
even bad. It's never been bad. That's the crazy thing is I was like, how on earth? Because I thought people fight and you're like, oh, you ate my food. Or you did this and you did that. I'd be like, she'd be like, I made dinner. I'm like, oh, I'm making dinner tonight. Like, we carried on
Or
the
there's
tasks.
leftovers in the fridge if you want it.
Or yeah, like I got steak at dinner tonight. I ordered medium rare so you can have the other half. Like, yeah, like seriously, we've done stuff like that. Like, brought leftovers from dates. Yes. It hasn't been
I've
bad.
never had date leftovers because I like them to see what they're in for. And I like to eat as much as I can.
It's the hunger.
It's the hunger.
It's the hunger.
So.
No, I know, but it's like the craziest thing because I'm like, we never really even fought. I was never like,
And anything we've argued over wasn't about anything here. It's been about stuff probably before we even lived together.
like, remember you told me this? And I'm like, no. You said this on this date because this one has a freaking photographic memory. And I'm like, I don't remember anything. I don't remember what you're talking about because I have a bad memory. Sometimes I forget. And I can admit that. But no, it hasn't been bad at all. But, so it's been crazy. Like, there's never been any bathroom situations, any like,
Get out of there, or
no.
oh, the bathrooms are taken, and this one's gonna shit their pants. Nothing.
It's not been bad. Like, I probably prefer living with a woman rather than a man. Like, I was never like, are you gonna leave your shoes by the front door? I'm like tripping over your shit. Like, it's not been bad at all. We were not the problem.
We were not the motherfucking problem. We like things just so, and if that's a problem for you,
get out.
We're not your person. I'd say the only men I know like that are my dad and brother that can also pick up after themselves and keep things like
tidy.
Because they'll be mad if things aren't that way.
Yeah, of course. But yeah.
So tell us about this wine.
This is from Temecula. This is a Temecula wine.
I'm tasting raisins.
It's not bad. It's actually really good. It's actually probably one of the better red wines in Temecula Valley. Now that I'm such a wine connoisseur.
Yeah.
Ish. Even though Temecula has shitty wines. Not my word.
Is it cherries? It's not raisins? What's the fruit? I know that's made out of grapes, but don't grapes turn to raisins?
If you leave them on the vine.
Getting a real raisiny taste out of this.
It's the Dennis.
Some fire grilled raisins, I think. They're smoked.
Oh.
That's what I'm tasting.
You're tasting raisins?
And I'm nasally now.
There's
some
there
sort
has
of
to be
citrus
citrus in here because you're only. Wait, did you have a lime with your beer earlier?
Don't tell people what I did earlier, and no. No.
But anyway, so besides that, yesterday was so much fun. We went to go to a Dodger game. Had so much fun. I literally was sliding in my seat because my back of my legs were so sweaty.
Me too.
I was like, it was bad.
It was embarrassing to stand up.
Yeah, I was like, I hope nobody thinks I peed myself.
To wipe it down.
Yeah, and then I had my foam finger and I was trying to like wipe it down, but it just wouldn't absorb.
Girl made an ass quake with her ass sweat. Tidal wave.
Yeah. It was bad. It was hot, but it was fun. But
The game was fun. They always lose when we go.
We always lose when we go.
I've been called Eddie Mush. I've said this before.
Okay.
That if I'm for a team, they're gonna lose. If I touch a lottery ticket, we're gonna lose.
Yeah, I feel like I'm lucky.
Okay, then you buy the Mega Millions next time.
I will. Also, we are not millionaires. We did
lost.
buy tickets, and I used my app, and we lost.
And I was like gonna help people with that money, so
Help people?
yeah. You. A lot of people. If I made millions, I know everyone always is like, I don't want a lot. I don't want a lot. I want a nice house and a nice clean car paid off and enough money for my property taxes for 50 years in case I live to be 90. Other than that, I would give everyone money and help them out.
You wouldn't go on vacation?
Well, I would still probably work for that. I would want everyone I know to like have what I have. A paid off house. You know what I mean?
No, I definitely would help like my family.
I bet with 1.5 million, say I made 30 million, I bet I could help 10 people, including myself, to where we never have to work again.
No, I get that. Depends on how much you win, because money goes fast. Money goes real fast.
Talk about how fast money goes.
Money goes really fast.
I have some issues here. Price just went up.
Money does go really fast. You can get a big lump sum of money and just everything's expensive.
Slowly the lump starts getting more and more straight.
The lump starts leveling
It's not
out.
a speed bump anymore. It's just
Starts
a road.
leveling out.
Mm-hmm.
Then it looks like the rest of your bank account.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But yeah, so the Dodger game was so much fun.
Amazing.
It was fun. And I can't wait to go to Rams game. No, I literally can't wait to I can't wait for it to cool down and like wear hoodies.
But it just got hot.
I know, but I don't like summer. I like spring and fall. I like it not too hot, not too cold, just the perfect temperature.
I felt like we just had spring and fall, even though I can't believe October's in 9 weeks.
Yeah, that's the only reason I'm thinking. I love Halloween. I love
Booking
dressing
clients.
up.
I was like, the fuck? In 9 weeks? It's October?
I know, it's the craziest thing.
Where did this year go? Have I done anything productive? No. Well, yeah, I got a house to live in. But other
Have
than
you
that,
done anything
other than that,
productive?
no.
You've got we've done. I think what it is it's gone by so fast because I feel like we're not as stressed. I feel like we're not as stressed. We're happier. We have more of a positive outlook on everything. So I think that we're just less stressed and that time flies when you're having fun. And I feel like we've had so much fun. Like, I feel like we've had so much fun and it's just like the weeks are just going and flying by. I feel like I've just had so much fun.
Yeah.
And I'm not stressed. So I think that has a lot to do with it too.
True.
You know? So I'm super excited. I'm not excited for Christmas.
I love Christmas.
I don't love it. I don't know why.
Who hates Christmas?
I don't hate Christmas. I just don't love it. I like Halloween better.
I have said
'Cause I'm
this
a
to you.
witch,
I think I
apparently.
said it to you guys before.
I'm not a witch.
I love Christmas so much that Thanksgiving is my favorite holiday because it still has all the Christmassy things right up, like the day after.
And it's
But
just
Christmas Day is
strapped on my white bed. Keep going, keep going, keep going.
Christmas Day is the saddest day in the world to me because all the amazing things are over and I'm just like, fuck, my tree's needles are shutting down. And remember you made me wrap the tree with saran wrap, but it only had enough for the very top. And I was like, am I on candid camera? Like, are you just seeing if I'll do it? If I'll listen to you? There was, needless to say, there was still needles everywhere.
There were needles everywhere. But yeah. No, that's crazy. No, yeah, I don't know why we ran out of saran wrap, but that's another day.
I've never heard of doing that. I've just heard of like.
I've always
vacuum.
wrapped my trees before taking it out so you can like manipulate it more without everything falling on the floor. I guess then you have to vacuum it up.
I always just vacuum.
It's funny because when I even had my house, like I would vacuum it all up and then like in July I'd find like a pine needle. I'm like, oh, this little motherfucker, how did that get there?
Well, there's also pine trees in the world, not just at Christmas time.
No, but in the house and you know it's from the
Go
tree.
camping.
I did.
I'm kidding.
I did. I don't talk about that.
Oh gosh.
But yeah, so
And why does vacuum have two U's instead of two C's? That really makes me mad. Okay.
you know what really burns my bridges?
Red wine and the way people spell vacuum. I'm not good at spelling, and I'll always remember that it's two U's because I got it wrong. But here's why I remember. Like, what the fuck do you mean two U's?
Vacuum.
Yeah, vacuum. If anything, there's gonna be two C's, or you don't need doubles of anything.
No.
V-A-C-U-M. That would be fine.
A vacuum?
Vacuum.
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 Is what you're doing hard, so you want two M's?
Yeah, I like them.
Anyways, we're changing everything else in the world in history. Let's change how you spell vacuum, please. I hate it. I hate it. It's stupid.
No, I know. I understand your pain. So we were talking the other day and she was telling me, speaking of raisins,
Oh,
speaking of tasting raisins.
it was a private family story, but here we go. Because I like to talk about everyone else in my family except myself.
Tell me the raisin story.
Why did I bring that up, though?
I will tell you why, because I accidentally drank Piedmont.
So instead of me telling an embarrassing story about myself, I told one about my sister. So when I was in third grade, summer of third grade, we moved to Utah. My parents, all day we moved that day. My parents took the U-Haul and then we stayed at our neighbor's house. And my grandma was going to pick us up the next day and drive us. Well, the neighbors had like a girl who lived next door who was a little special.
Like special needs?
Yeah, special needs. So she was my brother's age, second grade, but she was like the mind of a 3-year-old. So we were watching Jeopardy.
Of course you were watching Jeopardy.
That's where I learned how not to spell that. Just kidding. We were watching Jeopardy, and so Sarah came out. What is a poop ball? Sarah came out with this thing in her hand and says,
Your little sister?
my little sister who's 5 goes, is this a raisin? And the lady watching us goes, that's a poop ball, Michelle. And me and my brother like look at her and we're like, what the fuck did you just pick up? Go wash your hands, you're disgusting, don't talk to us. And then after I texted my sister poop ball, she said, how dare you? That will always be Sarah's thing, that she held a poop ball and thought it was a raisin. Who knows what she was going to do with that, because my grandma made us eat a lot of raisins. She always had boxes of raisins.
No.
Yeah.
Wait, was it on the floor?
It probably looked like a chocolate covered raisin. I bet.
No.
That was our that was a family favorite. That was our favorite kind of raisin. Chocolate covered.
I know.
Not the box.
I know. I know you like those raisins.
What else does Marissa eat that I eat? Oh, Rocky Road ice cream.
She should be your daughter.
I told Kira, I was like, did you eat any Rocky Road? She's like, no, I like it though. I'm like, you didn't eat any? Because Kira eats a lot of junk food. And she's like, Marissa did. I was like, she likes all the weird, like, I know a lot of people like Rocky Road, but a lot don't because it has marshmallows. But Marissa likes it, and she likes the
chocolate covered raisins.
And the dark chocolate covered acai berries. All the things I love. The orange sticks and the raspberry sticks that are covered in chocolate.
It's weird.
Ooh.
It's weird. It's weird. It's your child, even though she's mine. It's funny. It's funny. It's weird because I think sometimes my daughter has traits of her. Her daughter has traits of me, and it's funny because she's just like you.
Yeah.
We're not together, and they're not our children. We don't share children.
Kira asks a lot of questions like Monica does, and
I'm
me
curious.
and Marissa could care less. Like,
I'm curious.
we listen if you tell us something, but we didn't ask you.
Well, I guess
like,
we're gonna fight tonight now.
I feel like Kira and Marissa are like that too. Like, Kira will come home and be like, guess what? And Marissa's just like,
yeah.
Am I boring you?
Oh my gosh. No, I was telling her one time I accidentally drank pee, and when I say accidentally, I did accidentally drink a cup full of pee. So it was like little.
Thank God it was accidental.
I don't know. So it was like 5 or 6. And I remember me and my brother went to our friend's house. He had the kids. There was like a girl, and then there was like 3 brothers. So I think we went over, either the mom was like babysitting us, or we went over to like play. I don't know. Anyway, so me and my friend Megan. Fucking Megan. I'm like 5. She's probably around the same age. And we're sitting there and we're in her little messy, and I always remember her room was so messy. Like a messy little kid room, and we're sitting there drinking. We're having a tea party. We're sitting there, we're drinking tea, and we're pretending like we're, fancy ladies, because apparently I like to be fancy. Nothing's changed. So she's like, I'll be right back.
All the fancy bitches drink pee. Remember that.
So she was like, I'll be right back, I gotta go refill it. So she goes to the restroom. She's like, I'll be back, I'm gonna go refill it. So me thinking she's gonna add water into the
warm water
little teapot.
Tea's hot.
Yeah.
Where's it should be warm?
Warm.
What did it taste like?
Anyways, so I am in the room and I'm waiting for her, and she has the door open and she's literally straddling the toilet and she's peeing inside.
Did she drink it?
I think so. She's peeing inside her little tea kettle, straddling the toilet, and my brother happens to walk by. He's like, "What are you doing?" She has the door open. He's like, "What are you doing?" And then he comes to me and he's like, "What are you doing? You're drinking pee?" Like, totally shaming me. And I was like, "I didn't know I was drinking pee." So I literally
Fucking Megan.
Fucking Megan. I didn't go to a tea party. I went to a pee party, but we were drinking her pee.
At least she drank it too. At least she was like,
I drank pee. What did it taste like? I don't remember. I don't know if she was hydrated or not. I don't know. I like to get that out of my mind, but I don't know why I told you that story the other day that I accidentally drank pee.
we've all drank pee at some point. Is that what we were talking about?
I don't know.
'Cause I haven't. That I can think of. Some might have accidentally got in my mouth. I don't know.
Anything's possible.
Anything's possible.
Anything's possible.
When you drink red wine.
When you drink. Or vodka. Or pee. Or if you have a pee party.
Mm-hmm.
I never, ever, ever want to be invited to a pee party. Just letting everybody know.
I bet you're gonna get so many pee party invites. Everyone's gonna be like, "Can I piss on that girl?" And she can hold a teapot. And then watch you drink it.
teapot.
I'll record.
You would. Oh my god. But yeah, so we like to tell each other embarrassing stories.
About my family while she tells me embarrassing stories about herself.
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. I always tell them. Yeah, you need to tell. What did you ever accidentally put in your mouth?
I've already told this. I didn't put it in my mouth. One time I picked up cat poop. Because my brother said he'd give me $1 and my dad walked in and I dropped it because it was embarrassing. And then my dad,
He shamed you? What were you doing? My mom,
No,
what are you doing?
I thought I was going to get in big trouble because I was being weird. And instead, my dad looked like he wanted to cry and was like, "If you ever need money, don't be a whore. If you ever need money, come ask your dad. Don't do stupid stuff like that for $1. Like, ask me for $1. I was like, okay. I know you don't want to touch me right now because I held cat shit. Yeah, so I touched that. I didn't put it in my mouth. I haven't put anything out of the ordinary disgusting in my mouth that most people wouldn't. It has given me the hiccups. Sure wasn't the Bud Light you had earlier? So it wasn't Bud Light, it was
Tecate, Modelo?
maybe Modelo.
Yeah.
I can't remember.
Modelo. You can't remember? That means it was delicious.
It was delicious.
I almost asked you to bring home some chicharrones when you came home.
I wanted you to come. I wanted to share a meal with you.
I just, wasn't feeling
I
it.
wasn't feeling it. Well, it's not that because I drink beer often. This is why I don't drink wine. My stomach gets hot. I start hiccuping.
I'm a
I
little
get
warm
weird.
right now.
I get weird, and then I pass out and get a headache.
Let's take Tylenol before we go to sleep.
I get the weirdest I've ever been on wine.
challenge accepted.
Challenge accepted in our last night in the bed together.
Not like that.
No, with our headstand thing.
Oh my god. So I like to buy interesting.
Your headstand thing.
It's ours. You can come over and headstand anytime. Fuck. I need to stop touching this. So, do you know how old these are? These are vintage.
How old? Who gave them to you? Your grandparents?
No, I think I got them for my wedding 16 years ago. I have so
16
many.
years is vintage?
I'm just kidding. I'm just remembered that I got these
Okay,
for my wedding.
like vacuum with 2 years, vintage. I need you to tell the true definition and the true reason. If someone could write us why vacuum with 2 years is really that.
Yeah. I did buy a vacuum today.
What kind?
It sucks.
Dyson?
Oh, it sucks good.
sucks.
It sucks so good. I like did it and then I was like, oh my god, I didn't realize there was so much dust on our floor. I vacuumed in here and it literally was like
What
this
kind
much.
of vacuum is it?
Dyson. The best kind ever. But yeah, no. Sometimes I see things like ads like on Facebook or whatnot and I'm just like, I think I might want that. So I got it. I want it. I want it.
Ariana.
Ariana, just call me Ariana Grande. But it's like this headstand thing, and I didn't think I was gonna be able to do it. And I had to build up, but I literally could do a headstand on this thing.
Me too.
You too. She did it first because I was like, I'm too embarrassed. She's like, just hold me, spot me. So we literally have been doing handstands, handstands,
Ish.
ish. It's like a yoga thing. It's so cool.
Now I can just do it.
Oh, you can?
Yeah.
Like regular without that?
Oh, I could before.
Oh, I couldn't.
But only for like 1 to 2 seconds.
But
I
no,
haven't
like you
tried
do it?
now that I've done that.
No, I literally just, I did it and I thought I would have to build up, but I literally can do it. I mean, I get lightheaded, but.
I know, I'm like, how many seconds are you allowed to be upside down without getting brain damage?
I don't know, all the blood just flows to the head.
I am fucked up.
You are?
Yeah.
Give us some more.
I just said I'm fucked up. So I'm gonna pass this and I'll hold that. Oh, you can do both?